brought to you by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. Utah with the lead against Philadelphia. Their second unit giving them instant offense. They've gone to their bench for scoring. They've answered the call. And a resilient 76ers team is staying in it. They've been having their way inside. A huge lead when it comes to points in the paint, making it very hard to defend against them. Tobias Harris making the most of his minutes. He's got 7 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. Some close games out there. Let's get to them. Brooklyn trailing the Kings out in Sacramento. About midway through the third out there. Checking out what lies ahead for us. It'll be the Pistons up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Some East meets West action in that one. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back as we see the bronze statue of William Penn atop the Philadelphia City Hall. An exceptional performance from Mitchell.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Green, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Shoots from the elbow. Harris. A follow-up for the pass.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass to the right, then assaulted the rim.
Now that's getting the job done on the board.
Bogdanovich passes to Favors. Plays it up and banks it in.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Here's Simmons, and he throws it down hard with one hand. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Curry's shot is good. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Favors with the screen. Harrison passes to Mitchell. O'Neal. And Utah, another 3.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Simmons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Wait a minute.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
The 76ers have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. Utah leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Favors can't get it to go.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's good. And the powerful one-handed shot.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Utah calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Plenty of space. Shot is no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Outside Curry. That's the free fly. Out to Harris. On deep. The long distance three is good. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Mitchell. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Green left side. Kicks it to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Favors with a screen on Curry. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've drawn 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from Best.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The 76ers have really struggled at the line in this one, well under 50% so far.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Second free throw, no good. Utah has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The pass to Bogdanovich. The feed now to O'Neal. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got 16 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from O'Neal.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
The Jazz making a switch here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Jazz leading by 3. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Good view.
We've been calling Brennan. He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage to this point.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Simmons dishes to Curry. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was a good game. On the inside, take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Jazz leading by 4. Back to O'Neal. Green with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The dish to Simmons. With the lead pass. It's intercepted. And now Utah, fast break. Blocked. Here's Favors. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
Well, they don't expect a lot from him at the foul line. He was in that range below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line. Unless you're in the and one situation, too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
Yeah.
Curry attacking. Backs him down. Here's Harris. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got his 4th rebound in this one.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy. Just really working hard on the board.
Favors with the screen. Harrison passes to Favors. The Jazz again can't hit it. Philadelphia has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Green kicks to Harris. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Utah's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Clausen. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. He's got 8.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Harris backing down. 13 feet away. And that one's good. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, he has not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And the Jazz making a change here. .43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. That is good. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
They grabbed her on this. He dishes it to Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Here's Hughes. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 4-point Utah lead.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
There's the pick. Here's Harris. Terrific design in the pick play. He lays it in. He's got 18.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Oh! How did that go in?
Unbelievable.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams take off offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Jazz lead by 5.
Coming up this Thursday, November 5th, the Boston Celtics go up against the Miami Heat. Don't miss it.
And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. The 76ers trail by 5. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. Milton. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to O'Neal. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. but they recover it. Here's Hughes. That's good. Hughes got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Utah.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Number 22. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here.
Shaquille Harrison.
Jazz leading by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Shot misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Simmons dishes to Howard. Outside, Green. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Utah's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Harrison. And sent back by Howard. They get it back from downtown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
9 seconds on the shot.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. That's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons passes.
Incredible.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Here's Simmons, defended by Harrison. Outside for Curry. He passes to Simmons. Green. Harris, right side. Just 4 to shoot. Green dishes to Simmons. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Harrison. Makes the lead pass. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Man, excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Here's Simmons. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Simmons got 22 points.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Utah calls timeout. And let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Curry with the steal. In low to Howard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Simmons. Two-handed jump. Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Gobert. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. Howard with the block. Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Feeds it to Simmons. Outside Curry. The three-pointer is right on target.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
So it's Utah now. Here's Mitchell. The pass to Bogdanovich. Passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Simmons. For Philadelphia, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. There's Green with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend their lead if they stay this high.
Now they're taking it up another notch, Clark, looking very confident out there.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. The shot's good from Harrison.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Simmons. Back to Howard.
Tremendous output from Howard. 9 points and 2 rejections. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
Yeah, a dominant performance in the paint.
Free throw good, Howard. And he can't hit the second.
They'll be disappointed not to have converted all of them, but he did get the big one to give them the lead.
Here's Mitchell, guarded by... And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So this is a great matchup. Guys, 2 competitive teams going at it.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I like that. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Off the inbound pass, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for that.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Here's Simmons, defended by Gobert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're taking 9% shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got 8 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Howard. There's 2-pointers off the mark.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Harrison, guarded by Curry. 5 on the clock. Here's Harrison. going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And Utah making a change here. Favors is checked in. Back to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Bogdanovich. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Dishes it to Simmons. Harris outside. He's off from 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Count it!
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
The 76ers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Here's Simmons. It's Curry outside. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Mitchell. Favors is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Harrison in at the point. Favors with the screen. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Simmons. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Simmons.
The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Simmons.
Well, he got it done that time. But overall, it's been a rough game for him from the charity stripe.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something right. Oh, that's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. Lane with the ball. Kicks it to Simmons. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. The second chance effort. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Favors. Jazz trailed by 5. Pass to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the feed to Curry. And the shot is long.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Pass to Mitchell. All alone. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mitchell's got 28.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Here's Harris. Now the dish to Simmons. Back to Harris. Utah with the rebound. He dishes it to O'Neal. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And it's now only a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Simmons. Oh, and that one, no question. Put it down. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Looking to end his cold spell. That's a blocking foul. And he'll shoot free throws. He hits the first one, and that brings them within two. Both free throws good from Bogdanovich.
You know, the tension could not be any higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. Just a true customer.
Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. Takes the lead. O'Neal's got 22. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Simmons defended by Harrison. Here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Favors. It's rebounded by Simmons. Simmons got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
It should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harrison passes to Favors. Inside. It falls.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
That was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Simmons dishes to Green. It's good from beyond the arc.
Three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Bogdanovich passes to Harrison. It's in.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Simmons. Yes! Now guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his size.
Good point.
Times have changed, though, guys. We got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Mitchell passes to Harrison. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. The 76ers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Simmons. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, we thought they might, and they will. They're going to review it. Maybe that wasn't a buzzer beater after all. Better not put this one in the win column just yet.
Well, now that we can see the replay, it looks like he did get the shot off in time. It looked that way to me originally, and that's the call we should see here.
You're right. I think he got it off. But anytime it's as close a call as that was, in a big situation like this, it's always smart to take a closer look.
And we have final word from the officials. The basket still counts, so this game is in the books. Although we have to wait for the review on the buzzer beater.
Everybody kind of held their breath there, Kevin, but we get confirmation the bucket counts. They made the right call. The results will stand.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Clark, what a game.
Yeah, they kept their cool. They took the game plan, and that's why they came out on top.
And that'll do it for Clark Keller, Steve Kerr, and Morris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying important player of the game.